Christy Conder makes people all over America laugh out loud. She was named the fan favorite at the Clean Comedy Competition in Nashville, and her dry bar comedy special called Results Not Typical got her named one of Angel Studio's 6 comedians to watch in 2024. Well, now you can watch her right cheer. Please welcome the very funny Christy Conder.
Hello. Shout out to my parents who are celebrating 60 years of marriage today. Yes. My husband and I are celebrating 30 years of marriage, which, if you don't know, is the Pearl anniversary. That's right, we have irritated each other long enough to create something of value. We were traveling recently, and I heard this in the airport.
Ladies and gentlemen, this will be a peanut-free flight since we have someone on board with a severe allergy.
You can get something banned from a flight just by saying you're allergic to it. Ding! Yes, I'm allergic to seat kickers, loud talkers, and whiny liberals, so I need them off the plane. I was, it's fall, y'all, right? Yay! I was in Starbucks getting my pumpkin spice latte, and the barista asked me, can I have a name for the order? And I said, Christy, and she goes, now, is that with a C or a K? And I was like, it's with a Q, I don't know. I don't care. And I was wondering why this was such a big deal. So I'm standing there, and the barista calls out, I have a double tall Frappuccino for Sarah. This little girl walks up and says, there's supposed to be an H in my name on my cup. Barista says, oh, I'm so sorry. Let me fix that for you. Here you go, Shara. The H is at the end. Okay, let me just fix that for you. Sarah. Y'all, I'm dying. I am dying. I'm laughing. And then I hear, I have a pumpkin spice latte for Christy. Oh. That's me. My 16-year-old asked me when he should stop trick-or-treating. And I said, probably November 1st. Y'all get that in a minute. And another thing about me, after 25 years, I just got out of a cult. Okay, well, really, it was a gang. Okay, it was the PTA, but hear me out. Did you know there's turf wars in the mommy mafia? Turf wars, right? We had a situation where the cheer moms were going against the band moms over who had the rights to sell cotton candy. It was a very sticky situation. After a 2-hour standoff in the concession stand, I went to the principal and said, how do you not drink on the job? This man didn't miss a beat. He goes, who says I don't? Loved him. But I get in these weird situations, y'all, like with autocorrect. Y'all know autocorrect needs Jesus? Seriously, my pastor and his wife had just had a baby, so I texted him saying I was gonna bring over a crock pot of chicken. It auto-corrected to crack pipe of crystal. Horrified. But then he texted back and said, that's okay, the youth pastor already brought plenty. But I volunteer in children's ministry. Anybody else? The most favored people? Oh, there we go. Thank you very much for your service. But you know what? In children's ministry, it's hard because we have to take secular games and make them church games. Like we don't play duck, duck, goose. We play disciple, disciple, Judas. And we don't play pin the tail on the donkey. We play pin the nose on the leper. It's kind of gross, but the kids love it. And then we don't play dodgeball. We play stone the sinner. But I have learned that you have to proofread everything you give to a child to read on a Sunday morning, even if it's from the Bible. Otherwise, you're gonna have questions you weren't prepared to answer on a Sunday morning. Like I had this. Boys and girls, we're talking about David and Goliath. And Goliath has just challenged the Israelites to a fight. Rachel's gonna read what David said to his men. Rachel, why don't you read? Okay, thank you, Miss Christy. And David said to the men, who is this man? This one who mocks God, this uncircumcised. Miss Christy, what is that word? That is uncircumstantial. That's what that word is. And then you got some homeschooler in the back that goes, that's not what it says. That's not what it says. We did an art project on that last week, and that's not what it says. I know. You do what every good children's volunteer does. Who wants candy? But I'll leave you with this, Huckabee Show. Even if you need to check all your references before you send them to a child, please do that. Like I was sending encouraging notes to children. I believe in you, good things for you. God loves you. Love Miss Christy. Micah 1:8. And somebody said, what is Micah 1:8? I said, it's a beautiful verse. It says, he has shown you, O man, what is good. And what does the Lord require of you but to do justly and to love mercy and to walk humbly with your God? Beautiful verse. That's Micah 6:8. Y'all want to know what Micah 1:8 is? For this reason, I will weep and wail. I will go barefoot and naked. I will howl like a jackal and moan like an owl. I sent this to children for 2 years. But the joke's on them because that's now my life verse since the pandemic. I am Christy Conder. Thank you so much.
All right, if you want to see more of Christy Conder, I think you do. And if you want to book her for your venue, your church, or your event, or maybe just to see her dry bar comedy special, results not typical, if you go to Huckabee.tv, we're going to hook you up. I don't know how busy you are, but since you're clearly slacking off watching YouTube videos, you probably got the time to subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell and the like button. That way you get updates on new videos.